All right, you've made it to the last video, which is some different kinds of problems. We're going to be looking at some graphs, and we're going to be looking at actual homework problems, okay? So this first one is actually 58 in the book. This is a homework problem, and it's good to talk about some conceptual stuff. So consider this curve. So we have this parabola that I can't really gesture to. Oh, I could be like, oh, we have this parabola right here. And we have the tangent line. And it wants you to find what is the function value there and what is the derivative there. Okay, so even though f of 1 and f prime of 1 look very similar, they're not the same. F of 1 is what is the y coordinate here. F prime of 1 is the slope. Okay, so we need to find f of 1 and f prime of 1. And again, f of 1, that's the y value. And f prime of 1, that's the slope. So let's look at this parabola. What is the y value when x is 1? Well, it doesn't say because we don't know actually the function. But it does tell you that the tangent line is y is equal to 4. So we know the y value at that point is just 4. Okay? So the y value here is just 4. F of 1 is equal to 4. Now what's the slope there? The slope of the graph is the slope of the tangent line. What's the slope of that line? Well, it's a flat line. There is no slope. The slope of the tangent line is 0. The function value is 4, but the slope is 0 right here. Okay? Another way to find the slope would be to say, well, this is the tangent line. What's the derivative of this? The slope is the derivative. And we had a property that the derivative of a constant function, there's no x's, just a number. The derivative of a constant function is just 0. That's another way to get there. All right? And that's number 58. We're also going to be looking at 64, which is this one. Find the equation of the tangent line. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. To f of x at the point P. So just like in the last video, right? We need the equation of the tangent line. Okay? So need equation of tangent line. So, right, what do we need for the tangent line? That means we need a slope and a point. So let's look back at the, wait, why did it jump back to 58? Go away, 58. We need the slope at P. And you could kind of estimate the slope here. The slope looks to be about 1/2, right? At P, it kind of looks like it's going up 1 and right 2. Kind of looks like the slope is 1/2. But we don't need to estimate here. We can find the slope exactly. Look. Because this is the function, right? The function is the blue curve. The derivative is the red curve. So the slope at P is the derivative at P. What's the value of the derivative right here? Unpack that. Right? The slope at P is f prime of 2. Right? P is when x is equal to 2. So what is the value of f prime? What is the value of the red graph at this point P? Well, we just go over and see what's the y value. It's 1/2. Great. The guess was correct. But f prime of 2 is equal to 1/2. So that right there is our slope. Now all we need to do is find a point. Well, again, we have the point. The point is P. Right? The point is P. We just need to find from the graph what's the x value at P and what's the y value at P. Well, the x value, we already said, right? The x value at this point is x is equal to 2. And the y value at this point, be very careful. You might say, oh, it's 1, right? This is 2, and we went down 1. Remember, there's 4 boxes between 1 and 2. Each of these is a quarter. It's 1/4 less than 2. It's 7/4, or 1.75 is a much more normal way of saying this, 1.75. The x coordinate we said was 2. The y coordinate we said was 1.75, which doesn't fit. And there we go, right? We have a point. We have a slope. Let's use point slope form, and we're already done. I really wish I could fit this on this page, but we'll go to the next one. We get y minus the y coordinate, which you said was 1.75. That's not 1.75 though. Nice try, Jason. Is equal to the slope, which we said was 1/2, times x minus the x coordinate, which is 2. And honestly, this is a pretty bad way to write your answer, right? We got a decimal over here. We got a fraction over here. It's not consistent at all, but I'll take it. All right. Usually I prefer things either all in fractions or all in decimals, but I'll take it. And there we go. That's the answer. A little harder to check our answer in this one because if you look at the graph, right, they don't give you what f of x is, so we can't actually do it. You could actually graph this line though, using how you graph this line on your textbook if you didn't care about writing on your textbook, if you didn't care about recell, or you could do it very lightly in pencil and you could check your answer here too. All right, and that's it. Enjoy the section. Let me know if you have questions. We actually had some shorter videos this week. Well, this section, 1.2 is still kind of long. Anyway, good luck.